Stress is the disease of the 21st century, and this leads to a poorly functioning lymphatic system, which then actually makes the system totally susceptible to disease. So the key is getting the body to actually restore to natural balance, and this is where hyperbarics is such a core component of this. The clients I see range from everything where stress is a component of infertility, chronic fatigue, autism. It's a malfunction of the body's natural system.
My patients have a series of treatments starting pre-operatively and extending for several days after their surgery. I do it because I feel that it aids in their recovery. I think that the swelling and bruising resolve a lot faster, and I also feel that their wounds heal a lot better with less scarring. On top of that, I find that most of my patients tell me that they feel much more refreshed after the treatments, and I think this helps them recover a lot better from the anaesthetics. We tend to do one treatment pre-operatively, so on the morning of the surgery, and then we space 4 to 5 treatments post-operatively over the following week. Well, I think that it helps with the lymphatic drainage due to the pressure changes in the body, and it delivers oxygen at a higher pressure at an individual cellular level. Definitely a lot of my colleagues are now using the same hyperbaric treatments for their patients too.
One of the theoretical bases behind hyperbaric oxygen treatment is that if you can raise the amount of oxygen that's in the blood, and this is done by increasing the pressure surrounding the patient or the child in a chamber, then this can allow the oxygen to penetrate parts of the brain which have been underperfused or underpenetrated by blood and oxygen. And the idea is that in a brain-injured child or a child where the brain is not functioning adequately, that the neurons or brain cells there are not actually dead, but in an inactive or dormant state. In other words, they're just idling, just waiting to be reactivated. And by allowing the oxygen to penetrate these cells, then these cells can be then reactivated. And then we can see changes in the neurological state of the child, hence improvements in their development.
I just find that with the effect of the altitude in the cabins, most cabin altitudes in the cruise for the aircraft are between 6 or 7,000 feet. And then when you are back on the ground, I just find that the hyperbarics, the absorbing the oxygen under pressure, helps me rejuvenate a lot faster, and the feeling of freshness when you hop out of that out of the chamber is just fantastic. Generally what I try to do after particularly long haul flying, say across the Pacific, I try to spend an hour in the chamber, and it just combats the feeling of jet lag and the time zone changes.
You know, we spend a lot of time being very physical in health clubs. We spend a lot of time lifting weights, running on treadmills, riding on bike classes, which is great exercise, and we're doing a lot of good for our bodies. But where we tend to let ourselves down a bit is the recovery factor. We live busy lives. So along with our busy workout, then we go into our busy day and everything's very busy. So from a health and fitness and a gym perspective, to be able to give our clients then, you know, a pure hour of goodness, you know, as part of their recovery process, as part of their workout recovery, I mean, a fantastic opportunity there. The goodness you feel when you go for a great run, it's the same sort of thing. You step out of the chamber, you feel revitalised. From a referral perspective, you know, when my clients you know, have little niggles or aren't feeling so well, or they're feeling under the weather, you know, I'm always directing them to come down and give this a go. It's the best investment. I think that'll be the next big thing for health clubs and medical centres. I think there's huge value, and you know, ship out the solariums and ship in the hyperbaric chambers, I say.